Scene Project features interviews with independent musicians, comedians, and artists from across the Midwest. Become part of our community and support local art wherever you are.
Hi, I want to welcome everyone back to another episode of Soul Impact, How Music Saved Us. I'm your host, Wild Willie. Today I got with us ImExclusive. I want to thank you for being on the show today.
Yes, sir, of course. It's an honor, to be honest. I like doing shows, like explaining my story.
And that's what the point of this is. A little bit of kind of how I got into it. Music's always been my saving grace because I had a rough upbringing. So music was that thing that taught me how to feel and be real. So I want people to have a resource that not necessarily was available when I was a kid. So I'm trying to help, whether it's mentally, support, whatever it is. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and kind of what you got going on?
Okay, well, my name is Exclusive. I'm 19. I'm from Illinois, but I put on for St. Louis. I've been making music since I was probably 14. I use it as a coping method as well. All my music's about prior, drug addiction, failed love attempts. I'm really just trying to change the genre of how people look at punk music. To be honest, it's a different wave for me now.
So, how'd you get into music?
I got into music. I was heavily influenced by this artist, Lil Peep, and I was like, oh, I want to be just like that. I want to have my music being heard to a point where people are using it as a coping method. I got into music mainly because it was an outlet for me. So all my songs are just mainly how I feel.
So as an artist, what would you say your biggest struggle you've had to overcome?
My biggest struggle would definitely getting it out. It's getting your music out there for real. It's hard to spread it through, but if you find your right target audience, you can get anywhere with it. The struggle though is getting it out to the community. I feel like that's my biggest struggle. I know a lot of artists don't have that, but I have that right now.
Yeah, and that's the thing is everybody has their own struggles. But as someone that dabbles in the music industry a little bit myself, it's very hard to put yourself out there. It takes a big leap. You almost got to be a salesman. And sometimes that is one of the hardest things to do, even with my podcast.
Yeah, I understand that.
So has there been a song you have written that has probably impacted you the most that allowed you to heal the most?
Yeah, it's that would be one of my unreleased songs. I listen to it on the daily. I'm just waiting to drop it, but it's called The Hate. Well, I have a part of it already released. It's called The Hate You Give. But I have a part 2, and it's called Hate Someone Like You. And it displays how people will always be around you and show fake love, but no matter how much love you give them, it's always one-sided.
So, music has always had that place. Like for me, growing up, there's so many different songs. Especially through my divorce. I'm country and pretty much to a chord, believe it or not. And there's songs like "What Hurts the Most." It hit so much different when I went through my divorce. It's probably helped heal me the most. Is there a song that you heard growing up or even as an adult, that has resonated with you, that has helped you through some of the toughest times mentally?
Yes, there is. That song would be. I like "Break Even." It's a really good song. I use that a lot, and I also like uh, 45 by Shinedown because it's just a raw and emotional song. Those songs, those two songs right there, break even and 45, like helped me my whole childhood. It's like a big cry for help song, and I love it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing about music. It resonates everybody differently. There's no, I mean, I've been 30 episodes in, and I probably haven't got the same song once, to be completely honest. So, when you sit down to write a song, what's your creative style like? Like, what goes into you putting out a track and putting lyrics down to that track?
See, it's crazy because like a lot of people write, but I freestyle. Like every song I've made, I freestyle. It's all off the top of the head. It's for me to write a song or to compose a song because I record on my phone. Like I use my iPhone and headphones to record a song. I have to sit there. I have to clear my mind. Either that or I have to get really high, and then I'll have stuff pop up to me, and I usually just comes out beautiful. It comes out in the artwork, I seem to notice.
So, if it's not getting high, what do you use to clear your head?
I will use a breathing technique. I'll sit here and I'll breathe. I'll take 5 deep breaths. I'll inhale, exhale, and then by then I'll think of the subject for the song, such as whether I'm going to be heartbroken, or I'm depressed, or I'm mad, or I'm happy. That's all. It's all different.
So, who has been your biggest support musically?
I would definitely say my girlfriend. She pushes me through. I mean, everyone has doubts, but she's been there since the beginning.
You know, that's probably as someone in the industry, that is something huge that it's hard to find, is a rare commodity that encourages you along the way. I'm pretty fortunate and I have family that encourages me, but you know, some people can't handle it. And there's nothing not knocking them, but there's just some people don't have it in their heart to be supportive, and sometimes I've learned that you have to isolate yourself from them negative people.
Yeah, I've been having to cut off a lot of negative people in the last couple of years because it's been dragging me down. I noticed that my music production rate has slowed down.
Um, let's see. So where can everybody find you? Like,
I'm on every platform. I'm on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Amazon, Deezer, YouTube, SoundCloud. I mean, you can look me up on Google, and I might pop up.
so you kind of touched based on it, but I want to dive into it a little deeper.
Okay.
That person that you wanted to be like, and you said the name and I can't remember. I'm sorry. Um, what was a? Why don't you tell us who that was again, and what made you want to be like that person?
Uh, Lil Peep. Lil. I wanted to mainly. I just wanted like what he had as his success rate. I mean, he blew up overnight within 30 minutes from one song. And that's what I want is I want to make a song that's so fucking elegant that people are like, hold on, who is this dude? I want to like blow people's minds just like he did. I mean, he has such a big fan base, such a good, glorious fan base. That's just what I want. I want loyal fans for people that come back and listen every week.
You know, and you'll get there. I mean, one of the hardest things as someone in a career is believing in yourself. Um, I like quotes, so I'm going to throw a quote at you real quick. It's one person with a belief is equal to a force of 99 with just an interest. And that tells you how powerful it is to truly believe in yourself.
I like that quote. I might have to keep that quote.
And I'll send that to you.
Perfect.
I don't remember who said it. I heard it. I was in a seminar in college 20 years ago. Okay, maybe not 20 years ago, but it felt like 20 years ago. And it's just something that stuck with me. You know,
that's a good quote.
So, what advice would you give to someone that is struggling artistically?
The best advice that I've heard and that I can give is literally, it's simple, but just be yourself. That's just be you, and eventually you will have an audience. People love unique and diversity. They don't want to hear the same stuff. So you just want to be you. Don't be afraid to explore your limits. Like, I mean, I've made all kinds of genres of music. So you just got to be willing to step into that boat and see if you're going to sink or float.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can't almost be cautious. I mean, you got to be cautious to a point, but at the same time, you just got to go for it.
Go for it, yeah.
The biggest thing I would probably say that is that's something that you want to do. Look into it. Find out what you need to get started, and search marketplace. Get you stuff. There's nothing wrong with you stuff. There's no sense of needing to drop $1,000 when you can find the same stuff on Facebook for $250, if not,
exactly.
you know.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say another biggest piece of advice is if you have a gut feeling, you just got to do it.
Well, yeah. But research it so you kind of know what you're getting into. You got to do your research. Kind of know your revenues. And I mean, that's like when starting my podcast. First episode aired in June 11th of this year. And I'm 30 episodes in. But I found and I researched on what I wanted to do. And I had some encouragement. He became a really good dear friend of mine, Bubba Start. He was out at Vibe Fest. And we just instantly connected, and he's been that person that I'm kind of not family related, that I've been able to come to him that has kind of do a mentoree role, and he's been a mentor. And find that if you're an up-and-coming artist and say you've got someone that's doing it, reach out and be like, hey, can you help guide me? I mean, you're going to get some no's, but no. The music community needs to pull together and help encourage one another. You know, that's what another thing I'm trying to do with this.
Oh, yeah. Having connections like that and people that are willing to support you, even on a non-family level, is so important.
For sure.
It's everything. Like, I mean, even when it's the smallest things too. Like, I'll have people text me and be like, "Oh my God, I love your music. I don't know you, but I love your music," and it makes my whole day.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I get that with this. I mean, you've just got to believe in it. You know, if you're gonna do it, you got to believe in it and follow through. You can't just say, "Oh, I believe in my podcast. I can believe in my music." You believe in it is great, but you got to be willing to put in the work too.
Yeah. Eventually the hard work will pay off though.
Oh, yeah. I film, it's like with my podcast, I film anywhere from 4 to 5 episodes a day.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah. But I enjoy it. And that's the important thing. You got to find something you enjoy. I mean, if you want to get into music because everybody else is doing it, you might want to reevaluate that and see why you really want to get into it.
Exactly, yeah. Music, the way I look at it is you got to be your own leader. You cannot be a follower because it will not get you very far.
Sorry. But for sure. So has music helped you? Can you tell of a time where music has helped you through like depression or anxiety?
Yeah, I can speak on that because recently I was facing suicidal ideations, like very badly, because I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety. So sometimes I get random episodes. Anytime that I get suicidal ideations, I'll record and I'll say in my songs how I'm feeling, whether it's I want to die or whether I want to like not die. Um, it helped me like recently, like I would say like a month ago. It helps constantly. Like every time I feel like depressed or sad, I make music because it's just my way of getting it out and feeling good. Like once I have that song done and I ranted about how like I'm feeling, it's like a big release.
So is there a song that like I'm not talking one you wrote, I'm talking one you hear that instantly, as soon as you hear it, it kind of pulls you out of that state of mind?
Yes, it's a song. It's called Reborn by Kid See Ghost, and it's Kid Cudi and Kanye. And it talks about how he's free and he's reborn as a man. And I think that it's a beautiful song. It uplifts me every time. It's the melody, it's the beat, it's the words. It's just it's a good feeling in general.
So is there any advice that you would give someone that's dealing with them suicidal thoughts, anxiety, depression? What advice would you give someone at that end of the ropes?
The best advice I would give you is reach out to people because, there's people going through the same thing. But the hardest thing is getting it out and explaining how you feel because at that time you feel alone. But you're not alone. You're never alone. There's always someone that's willing to listen and help you through it. And, finding an outlet like music or maybe art or even videography. People have different ways of coping. There's always an outlet for it. I would always say talk to someone.
Yeah, that's definitely important. No matter what you've gone through, you're never alone. I tell everybody on every one of these episodes, I say you're loved because you are, and I think that's the problem with society is that people don't often get told and showed love enough.
Yeah, it's sad and devastating. It's like people don't have much love to give, but at the same focus too. If you look at it, there's always someone who has love for you, whether it's your mom or your wife or your girlfriend or your kids or even just a friend. It's the people that you feel close to will always be there for you sometimes, most of the time.
Oh, exactly. And I ain't gonna lie. I've had times where I'm at the end of my rope, and I've had to call the hotline number. It's okay. I mean, it's okay whether you're there. No, but don't let yourself get there. If you feel yourself getting bad, get help.
Yes.
And, even if that's therapy, get it. There's nothing wrong with therapy. Society has taught us that you got to push all these things down and just swallow them. Keep pushing them down. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So,
yeah. And I'm not going to lie, medication helps sometimes, but for the people it doesn't help, finding an outlet is definitely the way.
oh, yeah, I'm not preaching medicine. I'm not. But because, like you said, sometimes medicine works for some and don't work for others.
Exactly.
Thursdays, my anxiety medicine don't work for me. And I have to, here lately it's been filming another episode or telling somebody else a story.
That's great.
You just got to be real. I mean, and it's okay not to be okay. At the end of the day, this suck it up. You don't matter. What doesn't kill you don't makes you stronger. That's all bullshit. So you just got to be able to pour into someone, and you're going to get at a point where you're in your career and you're going to be able to say, hey, even now you can say, hey, this is what I've learned that don't work.
Yeah.
And that's where us in the music industry, we've got to be able to pour out into other people and say, hey, I've seen this and this don't work. I've done this and it worked better.
Yeah.
Try them advice. So musically, what's one advice someone has given you on pursuing your musical career that has probably been the most impactful?
I'm not gonna lie, one of the biggest advice I've gotten for music was from a friend. His name is Donnie Tsunami, rest in peace. He told me, no matter how much criticism you get and hate, it shows that you are actually succeeding. Because you're not successful unless you have hate. So I would just say prepare for a lot of hate and a lot of people that are going to be there just to bring you down. But at the same time, use that energy to bring you down to lift you up.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, and on that, you got to remember, if they're commenting on your stuff, spreading hate, let them.
It's more attention.
Well, exactly that. It bumps the algorithms up to where that post is going to be seen more.
Exactly.
So, why don't you tell everybody one more time where they can find you at?
Of course. Like I said, my name's Exclusive. You can find me on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Pandora, SoundCloud, Deezer, Google. About any music streaming app you can find me on. And if you want the unreleased previews, it's all on BandLab.
Well, buddy, I want to thank you again. It's been a great conversation. And actually, if you look to do more interviews like this, you should look on the PodMatch.
Okay.
It's a great thing because they can actually, you pay like $6 a month, but they match you with different people to interview, and it's in a great outlet. It really is.
I'm gonna definitely have to look into that.
And I'll send you the link if you want it. Like I said, it's $6 a month, but I have booked probably 20 interviews off of there already.
Yeah, that's amazing. If I could get exposure like that, that would be great.
But yeah, I'll send you the link. Thank you again. And for those of you watching, remember, go follow him. Go show him some love. And remember to love one another and help each other out.
Yes. Well, thank you. And I appreciate you giving me the time for it.
Not a problem, buddy.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.